What's up, Adventure Nation? We are here again today in Edison, New Jersey, heading into New York. Lorena's getting our tickets for the train. This is the Motorhome Experiment. All right, we're good to go?
Yes.
We're new to all this train and transportation thing. Not by the looks of it. We're not supposed to go through here, but we'll roll up through here. Train is a really convenient way to get into New York City. There is an RV park called Liberty Harbor RV Park that is right down across the water from New York that you can take a ferry in. But the RV park, I think it's $100 a night plus.
There's no availability.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. There's no availability. Ready for another day?
Yes.
Are your feet gonna hold up?
I don't know. We walked a lot yesterday. We're so tired. This morning we couldn't wake up. I mean, we're just like, we gotta wake up, we gotta go.
Yeah, we did a ton of walking, so it'll be interesting to see if our feet hold up today.
I hope so.
And the next time we're above ground, we're in New York City. Good stuff. Lori and I kind of got on the wrong, not really the wrong, yeah, kind of the wrong subway, and we wound up way uptown further than we wanted to be, but we're gonna head up to Central Park. But you get off and you see stuff like this. Not really a bad thing. It's really noisy here. Even the subway building is cool. Check that out. That building there is cool, and this building here is cool, and that building there is cool, and this building over here, those are all cool, and that building over there is cool. Okay, that one there is not so cool. Come on, you have to admit that was a really cool building.
Oh, there's so many around here. You're gonna be shooting all day.
Upper West Side. We're in West Side Story territory. I don't know what that is really. I just have heard of it.
What?
West Side Story? I don't know that either. But it's supposed to be a good story. And we have arrived at Central Park. See, another cool building. Central Park is this obviously big grassy area in the middle of New York City. It's a great spot to just chill out a little bit, get out of the hustle and bustle, the noise of the traffic, honking horns and all that kind of stuff.
That's what I was telling Paul. For me, it's one of my favorite places here because you just get out of the city and the craziness and just chill for a little bit in nature.
Get out of traffic. A lot of bicycles here. Still got to watch out for those guys, but no honking horns and crazy cab drivers. So that's kind of cool. Pretty amazing park.
Me and Whiskey.
What's that?
You have the Motorhome Experiment.
Yeah, I do. How you doing?
Man, we was watching y'all last night.
Oh, is that right? I forgot to run the camera back there, but we just saw John and Elizabeth, and they're from Newport News down there in Virginia, and we were just walking through Central Park, and they spotted us, and we stopped to chat for a little bit. Very, very cool.
Guys, and it's like, we owe you money?
Yeah, we thought we owed them money. Luckily, it wasn't the case. Pretty cool meeting John and Elizabeth, so you guys have fun in New York. you have a... Oh wow. Once you start to focus on them, you can see them everywhere. There's hundreds of them.
Because they get fed, I'm assuming.
Yeah. These guys are all coming up expecting food. See what happens, people, when you feed these things? They become dependent. Oh no, that guy said, if you take my picture, you gotta throw me money or I'm out of here. You gotta throw me food. Is that weird that I'm entertained by monks on cell phones? As we start to leave Central Park, get a little bit closer to the streets, you can start to hear the hustle and bustle again. The brakes squealing. Actually kind of sounds like someone's driving our RV, but the horns honking, brakes squealing, and all that kind of stuff. You can start to hear that as you start to exit Central Park. So it's very, very apparent that you're back in the city again and leaving this green area. That you never left the city, that is true. Oh, look at that, Lori. The old building sandwiched in between the two new buildings. That's pretty cool.
Ollie's not happy. We came for lunch, order a salad just for lunch. See the size of it. You don't want to know the price.
If you're coming to the Met, don't have lunch here. Eat somewhere first or after.
Don't be dummies like us. This my soup. It's actually very good. Onion soup. Some guacamole.
Guacamole is not good.
He's not happy. He's not a happy camper.
I'm gonna get in trouble for taking this video, but they're kicking us out.
They are.
We are
literally
getting booted out of the Met. They're telling everyone to leave. Yeah, I see her, but she's not paying attention right now.
And this concludes our day at the Met. Goodbye, Met, for now.
That's the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Museum of Fine Art. We just came out of there, and it was amazing.
Most people think it's just all paintings and sculptures and stuff like that. That's why I was like, he's like, yeah, I don't want to go. But what people understand, it's a lot of history in it too, and
Yeah.
very ancient history. We're talking about stuff from Egypt, stuff from Rome, like from the Romans. So
Yeah, they had stuff from like 200, 300, 500
Even
BC
1,000
there.
BC.
Oh yeah, 1000 BC. So it's not just paintings. If it was just oil paintings, I would have absolutely hated it. I'm just not a fan, and I think Picasso was... Picasso, that's our company. Picasso. The paintings, I don't know. I don't get it, but that's some people really appreciate it. It's just something that I've never ever learned, so I don't appreciate any of that cubism or any of that kind of stuff. But the other stuff was absolutely fantastic. They had some stuff there from China that was donated, terracotta soldiers and stuff like that. Absolutely phenomenal. It's $25. We spent 4 hours in there.
probably.
About 4 hours in there, and I would say that was not enough time by about 5 to 6 times. I would think you need a day or two of full-on...
There is so many rooms, like so
Study.
many rooms. Like you have to pick left or right. Then once you pick one, you miss the other room. So it's
Yeah,
just
if you went
so
right,
hard.
you missed the stuff on the left. Go left, miss stuff on the right. It was absolutely crazy, but don't think that the Museum of Modern Art is just that. There is
No.
so much cool stuff in there.
This is not that modern art.
Oh, sorry, this is the Metropolitan. So you'll hear people call it the Met, the Metropolitan Museum of Fine Art, whatever.
Because the other one is the MoMA. This
Right.
is Met. Yeah.
Met and MoMA, yeah. So this is the Met. Very, very cool. Even I enjoyed myself, which is highly unusual for any kind of art stuff. So,
Highly recommend it. Just eat before getting here.
yeah, eat before you get here. We had food in the cafe. It sucked and it was way too
Literally,
expensive.
one small soup, one small salad, one guacamole to share, and it's kind of like a iffy guacamole. Waters, no drinks,
$46.
$46 with tip, yeah.
And the food was not great. So, Matt, you should be ashamed of yourself, but just eat before you go or eat after you leave. And we're going to go eat some more stuff now because it wasn't even enough to fill us up. So, but very cool experience.
But you should come. Pretty cool.
Check out the Met. Okay, one thing I want to tell you guys is that they don't like you shooting video in there. So I shot a lot of pics, but then I started thinking about it. I want you guys to see this stuff, and I know that some of you can't travel. And so I think it's a travesty if you don't get to see it. So I snuck some video in. And here's my rule on that. There's a lot of places that don't want you to shoot video. And if it's like a religious thing, we were in Amish country. The Amish don't like you filming them because it's a religious belief. I am not going to break that. But this in here, I don't know if it's because they don't want to, they think it's going to be sold or whatever, but I want to bring you guys along and I want you guys to see this stuff. I don't think it hurts anything. It's not hurting any of their displays. It's not bothering anybody. So I shot a wee little bit of video so that you guys could see it. And again, you're going to make your impressions on whether or not you're going to go or not go. That's up to you. But there are some of you guys that I know can't. And because of that, I'm going to break the rules every now and then. Don't get too pissed off if that's the case.
Rule breaker.
Oh, are they even open? Hi there. Okay, we're at Candle 79. It's a vegan restaurant, all vegan. Place is crazy cool looking. Check this out. Very retro.
And we got the VIP seats.
Yeah. Check out that view. Everything in New York's so picturesque, it's crazy.
Let's see.
This is Brian. The other guy's number. Drink a 6 on the beach cocktail.
If the food is half as good as the place is cool, it'd be awesome. For those of you guys who are always wondering about our food, this is called Chipotle something seitan. And this is some tempeh dish that Lori had. Do you know what that's called?
It's pan breaded tempeh on a bed of what was is it? Mashed potatoes and mushroom and pasta.
Right. It looks absolutely delicious. This looks absolutely delicious. Yummy, yummy. And then we've got the action of New York out the window. The place that Lorena and I just had dinner is this place here, Candle 79. Holy smokes. Absolutely fantastic.
It was amazing. It was pretty, very, very, very good. We're gonna miss for sure the vegan food here in New York City because it has been pretty amazing.
Yeah,
everywhere we
it's
have
awesome.
been. The one thing, we're not vegans. We're actually not vegans. We're vegetarians.
Right, but we're trying some new stuff, just trying to, you know, eat healthier, eat better, eat more socially responsible, all that kind of stuff. And
this makes it easier.
yeah, absolutely incredible. Not cheap. So if you're a vegetarian or a vegan and you're coming to New York City, Candle 79 is not your least expensive option for sure. You're looking for the two of us, not including me even drinking anything, was $100. So not cheap, but fantastic. Lorraine and I have pretty much burned all the daylight we can, but we figured we're here. We might as well hit the Brooklyn Bridge. So that's what we're gonna do now. I don't know what we're doing here. I guess we're just gonna walk it.
Yeah, what do you do?
And in typical New York City fashion, there's some kind of protest, so we're about to find out what that's all about. So it's a cancer walk. Oh, amazing. So what that turned out to be is a walk for cancer, to fight against cancer, and so that's pretty cool. Seriously, New York, every street corner is a photo op. Absolutely amazing. It's not always a good photo op. I'm just saying that every corner is a photo op. It could be a pile of garbage, it could be some guy laying in the street, but then other times it's really cool buildings like that. This walk up the Brooklyn Bridge is probably something you want to do in the wintertime, not in the middle of the summer when a million other tourists are trying to do it, but pretty cool.
Well, winter will be freezing though.
But winter would be colder, that's true. Oh wow, Lord, check this out. Oh, that's that driving range that you always see on TV. This is pretty cool. We are now on the High Line. You guys will barely be able to see us. It's getting dark. There's not very much light up here. This is a public park that is up on an elevated railroad through the middle of the west side of New York. Oh, look at this. This is a viewing area where you can see traffic. So that back there was like that's a little viewing area where you can sit and watch the cars go underneath the High Line. But this whole thing is an old elevated railway through the lower west side of New York, and it's all been redone. There's vegetation areas, there's benches where you can sit down and relax for a little bit, and you're elevated up above the city. So you see down in here,
And there's vendors with ice creams, stuff like that.
they've got ice cream vendors, places for you to relax, places for you to get a drink. It is extremely cool and a great place to finish up our time here in New York and go for a quick walk. Not like we haven't been walking all day long, so go for another walk, I should say. Look at these places, Lori. Are those office buildings? They gotta be.
You can see the
Still enjoying a little July 4th, I believe.
Leftovers.
Yeah.
Fireworks leftovers.
This is so cool. I'm glad we did this. You guys have got to see this. This looks pretty cool. If you're gonna park your car in New York, this probably is the way to do it. So this is how you park your car in New York, folks. 4 high. That is pretty crazy. If you're gonna get your car out on top, they pull out each individual car, lower this whole thing down, and out you come. Parking is at a premium here in New York City. That is crazy. I guess you want to call ahead rather than just showing up to get your car, because it might take them a while if you're up here on the 4th story. You can even see along here where they've kept the original tracks and just put in these cement pads in between, and it's really cool. All the apartments and things running right along the High Line. They've got grass areas grown up in here. People are hanging out, having meetings and stuff up here. People are just plain hanging out, so it's really, really cool. If you don't think it's expensive to park in New York, this is one of the cheap ones we've seen. So up to half hour for $8.45. So $17 an hour. Ouch. So we're finishing up our New York trip by having no trains leaving New York right now. Something's going on.
Yeah, obviously we're not staying in actual New York City. We're staying in Edison. We have to take a train back, and they're all delayed.
Yeah, there's not a-
There's no one train going out.
Oh, here, come here, check this out. We're sitting on the floor here. Look at this. See that? Delayed, 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 delayed. No trains leaving New York's Penn Station. So we're just kicking back here in this comfortable spot on the floor and waiting to see what happens. Interesting. There are police everywhere, so
With a lot of dogs.
don't know what's going on. They've got the police dogs out. A lot of cops are here, so they're not evacuating the building, so I guess that's a good thing.
I think they're looking for somebody, I guess.
Yeah, I think
looks
somebody
like it.
must have done something stupid. It wasn't us.
For once.
For once. But we had a great time here in New York. A couple of days. We didn't get a chance to do a lot of the attractions, but we did get a chance to walk everywhere in the city and check out so much stuff. We did get to see the Met today, which was really cool. We got to see the High Line, the Brooklyn Bridge, and we put in a lot of miles. It was awesome.
Yeah, make sure to bring comfortable shoes. And I think not today, but tomorrow we will rate the attractions here in New York City.
Yeah.
And because it's a lot of them, so we need to kind of go through them.
Yeah, we'll do that either tomorrow or maybe even on our way out. But great time in New York. New York was awesome to us. We had some great vegan food. So just amazing all the way around. and I got to hang out with her, so that was pretty cool too.
It's okay.
It's okay. If this is your first time here, it'd be awesome if you subscribe to our channel, stay up to date on all of our adventures. It would be equally as cool if you hammer that like button. I don't know what that does for us, but it'd be cool anyways. It makes me feel good about myself. I don't know. Thanks for watching, guys.
Like, subscribe, comment. We love to see the comments. Read the comments. Bye, guys.
What are they saying? Oh, all these people just hanging out. Just a quick update. There's a train derailed right below us in the station.
I guess that's somewhat, nobody was hurt, so it's somewhat good news. At least we know it's not like a threat of some sort.
180 people on board. They're transferring them all to another safety train, they said, or something. I don't know. But it may be a while before we get out of here.